was talking halfway and you cut me. Anyone agree?
I think they have to over-exaggerate to the extent where it makes me sick. That's how Nicole is. She's a nice person, but sometimes she can be over-sup Oprah.
You understand how I feel heartbroken. You understand how I feel disappointed and betrayed. Every time you apologize, my faith in you diminishes more and more and more.
Sorry, Nicole,
You
I can't take this
understand?
seriously. I'm sorry, but this is
No, forget it,
stupid shit, dude. It's why do you have to be so emotional like that?
I'm allergic to bull.
If you really want us to outcast you, then just say so. What are you talking
You
about?
didn't even
All the
talk
way
to me
there.
at all the whole
way there.
time,
What are you
Tia.
talking about?
And you're pretending like you're my friend?
I was biting my tongue the entire time, and it takes a lot to get me mad.
I just wanted to apologize because I don't want to go up in the house thinking that I didn't have the balls to drop my ego and apologize to all you guys even though I don't think I was wrong.
This is don't apologize! If you don't think you're wrong, don't apologize, because that means you're fake. You get it?
Damn, my flip was switched. My switch was flipped.
You guys are so sensitive, man.
It's just not.
It's really not that a big a deal.
You need to be careful with what you say around people.
Why are you like
Be
this, Kat?
careful.
Why are you putting your voice higher than me? We're the same age, right?
That is not that age.
Yes, it does.
I'm
bro.
raising my
To me,
voice
my
because
culture,
I'm
it does.
frustrated. I'm raising my voice because I'm frustrated with you.
Well, so am I. I'm not gonna let you step all over me when I wasn't even talking to you or apologizing to you, woman.
Okay, you know what, Janice?
There's no point in that. Enough, guys.
She doesn't believe that she's wrong, and she doesn't believe that anything she does is ever wrong. She doesn't believe. And every time the girls are saying anything to her, she thinks that we're ganging up on her.
This is just not gonna happen anymore. If you want to be left alone, then you know we'll leave you alone, Janice. Full on, bro.
I can't believe they said that. Drives me all fired up and red, you know, like. All I wanted to do was say sorry. You know, I just wish they just grew and then became men because at least there'll be less soap opera-ish.
As the girls already know, Glenn Tan, the Subaru big boss, is looking out for the right model to lead his campaign launch. They'll be shooting at the Malaysian assembly line as the brand new Subaru comes to life. And the girls will be wearing the remarkable gowns of Indonesian haute couture designer Imelda Kartini. The man behind the lens for the shoot is Hong Kong-based photographer Timon Worley.
I started loving the makeup the moment it started happening. It was a very glamorous look. It was absolute bling.
I'm ready to do this, and I want to nail it quick.
I think I look like a mermaid, but the modern mermaid because of my outfit.
Welcome. Officially, this is your photographer, Timon Worley. He's an amazing photographer. Shot a lot of international brands and celebrities all over the world. Most of the girls today are getting 15 frames. You're gonna get 30 because you won the challenge last night. So, good job, you. Okay?
I'm feeling confident, but I'm feeling pressured.
You've got a little bit of space to move here. These guys are going to kind of move with you. Let's just see you move.
My parents told me that when you dream high, you dream big. So I pray big, I expect big.
It's nice when you're very graphic and straight. The shapes are really nice, but we'll just play around with some because we want to make it really soft, okay?
My father died before I graduated. The night before he had his heart attack, he asked me to sit with him. I refused. So I'm blaming myself that I didn't get to have dinner with him for the last time. It's just so hard. But I use it positively to be successful in life.
There's noise going on, it's super hot in here, and she really moved her shape around. It was perfect.
Okay.
The surrounding is so noisy. There's that lighting all over the place, and it's so bright that you can't really see him, and we can't even listen to him.
One of the standout things about her, she didn't have the fear of like showing her face off to the camera. She really kind of came across as doing that really well.
For once in my life, I felt like a beautiful princess, slash it was my wedding day as well.
Here comes the bride, all dressed in gold.
It was awesome. I was overwhelmed how there were male models. I was like, wow, 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 wow. But then when I got there, I just went blank. Men. Can I touch him? I didn't even know I could touch him. No one said I could touch him. I should have touched him. Should have touched him.
With your shapes, just to make them a little softer. So much hesitation with her shot. So if she can keep that relaxed, fun, happy feeling into the shoot, then she'll do great.
I'm not going home. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
It was pretty loud, all these like materials going on and the smoke comes out. It's really cool.
Okay, and then we'll cut that angle grinders. We've got 5 more left, so as she comes down, you like that shot when you're leaning back, right? She did really, really well. Her movements were bigger and broader, so she did a lot of like catching the light beautifully. Definitely a tough challenge. We're done. Okay, we're done. Nice.
So far, watching the girls, what do you think?
It's quite interesting. It's a nice blend of the whole mechanical part with like very glamorous gowns. So I think it's a very fascinating photo shoot, and I think the pictures will turn out really nicely.
Sensational Subaru.
Thank you.
It was actually my first time at the assembly line, so that itself was exciting already. And I have like a black cloud for an afro. My face might just get lost in all that hair.
Nicole, it's beautiful!
I like the way that you were grabbing and you were direct to them. That's good. Kind of thought that she would just kind of push them and tell them to get out of the way. I didn't expect her to be holding them, but it kind of works.
Unlike Jodie and Marie, this one's a hard dress to swing around, so she has to depend on her torso and shoulders and face, which she's actually doing. That's nice.
It felt like a fairy tale. And I was thinking about what Adam said to us before, that we need to be more dramatic, have a bit more movement. I know that I got a bit photo from the last photo shoot, so I'm really worried if I don't perform as good as last time, just like a little bit different, it will have a massive like contrast to it.
Don't forget expressions, not just body posture, face too.
Natalie, but there was a little bit of what shall I do now, a little bit of hesitation. And I think because that's overpowering most of the thought process, there's not much left for, expression.
The photo shoot was very contrast to what we were wearing and how they wanted us to act.
Tia, try to give me some great shape in your dress. Don't lose your neck.
Actually, careful with your hands too much to the side, losing your face quite a lot, yeah? So try and go 3/4 or full.
There's slight changes to expression, which are good, but it would be good if there was a little bit more. Her upper body shape just wasn't really pulling it off. Okay, we're going to get you into your mark. So if you come this way.
The photographer was really cute, so I was too busy looking at his face. And I think I have a thing for shorter people.
It's looking nice, looking good. She's still hesitant with her shapes. If you choose 3 or 4 shapes that you want to make and then just play with those, it would have worked with a few shots. More and more practice. That's what she needs.
I'm gonna aim for best photo. Even though I say it every weekend and I never get it. I'll be like doing backflips and headstands if I have to.
She knew exactly what shape she wanted to make, and then she gave me enough time to capture that before she then moved to the next one. So it was perfect. It was great.
A couple of the girls are like, oh my gosh, male models. And I'm just like, stay away. Because I have a boyfriend.
As you're moving, try and just, when you feel like that's the shape you like, just give me a little bit of a slower version so I can shoot it and then carry on.
You're giving me like 2 fairy tale. It's drama, it's strong. Woman in this industrial crazy warehouse, okay?
Started talking about doing something soft first, and then that didn't work out. Then we went hard. There was a slight difference in facial expression, but both sets of poses were very similar. It didn't happen in this shoot.
What is this one? This is a regular apple.
Are we done hitting on each other? Because I really can't be bothered anymore. I would like people to forgive me. I'm not a perfect person, you know? I make mistakes and I say sorry if I make mistakes. I don't even want to apologize because I'm scared if I apologize because I'm gonna freak out. Like, you don't mean it. Oh my God.
You said you didn't know what you were apologizing for.
She apologized whilst thinking inside, telling herself that she's just apologizing because she has to, not because she feels like it.
She has proven herself as an untrustworthy person. In front of you, she may say that nice things and compliment you all the time. But behind your back, she always has something interesting to say about you.
Nick, Roxanne, is still upset.
No, I'm not upset.
Look, can you please look at me in the eye for 2 seconds?
Okay.
I apologize for making you cry. I feel bad for that. I'm throwing down my ego to the floor so that you girls can have less tension in the house. Because I feel sick too, and I'm sick of crying for these women.
Hi, ladies. Hi. Welcome to the next round of judging. First up, your model mentor, it's Miss Joey Mead King. Our resident photographer and judge, it's Mike Rosenthal. And our resident grouch, Mr. Adam Williams. And our special guest judge this week, who is the driving force behind Subaru in Asia, it's Glenn Tan. All right, girls, let's get this show on the road. So this week, girls, you had your shoot at the Subaru factory, wearing the gorgeous creations of Imelda Kartini, the Indonesian haute couture designer. And of course, you were shot by Timon Worley. Let's have a look at your best photo from the Subaru factory. Marie. You actually look like you're levitating.
I love it. I just am missing about 2 more inches of your neck. Remember, we need a neck, so bear that in mind.
Well, I think she has a very different pose, quite in line with our brand, which is we want to be something different.
Sheena.
Sheena, I really enjoy watching you work. Great movements. You used your angles. You took a lot of risks that the other girls didn't take.
And you, out of all of them, was giving great rhythm. And you happen to be the photographer's pet. You were his favorite.
Josephine.
It feels like that you're in love with the guy, pushing the other one away.
I love that you have kind of zoned out the rest of the world and you're just focused on that guy. You're in the moment. You created a little story.
It is really like something out of a movie. I can feel the tension. It's the right kind of tension.
It stands out, and I think that's something more exciting than some of the other shots we've seen.
Well done. Jodie. Let's have a look at your best photo.
What I see here is a divine goddess. I asked you to give me romance, and I feel like that this is a romantic shot.
Our tagline is confidence in motion, and I think you showed that really well. Really makes it worthy of a great campaign.